Hello everyone, very good morning. You're able to hear me? Can someone speak please? Very good morning, Divya. Yes, we have 9, 10, 11. Okay, people are still joining. So let's start. I'll tell you what is today's plan. Today, as you know, is the last class for our this January month. And as planned, definitely we are going to do this data interpretation. Last time we did data sufficiency. Any question, any doubts in data sufficiency? Last week we have done all DS. So data interpretation is the planned topic. Now apart from that, I am still thinking of doing a couple of more topics because data interpretation will not take much time. So one thing comes to my mind is this. We will do SURDS, powers, exponents, laws of exponents, all this you need it to solve many arithmetic problems. That is what we'll do, okay? And if time permits, let's see what else. Okay everyone, shall we start? Meghna, Mani, Dhanu, Divya, who else we have?
Sir, will you continue next month also? Sunday classes.
That's a good question. I'm still thinking. I'm not
Okay.
decided. We can continue, but then we'll decide. See, what all? Maybe we can start with geometry because whole geometry is a big geometry or algebra. We can do that. We can decide in the end, last 5 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Last 5 minutes when everybody is there, we can decide how many you are willing to. Then we can make a session.
Okay.
So let's start. So we have Divya, we have Vikas, Dhanu, Sitij, Mani, Meghana, Ritesh, Sahil, Sajna, Devi, Iskan, superb. So very good morning to all of you. Let's start. See, DI is a very easy topic. You know what we need in DI? Data interpretation. If you ask about maths concept, we need only two things. Very strong hold on ratios and very strong hold on percent. If you are crystal clear in terms of how ratios are handled, how percentage is done, and we have done percentage ratio, then data interpretation is very easy. These two topics are the core of data interpretation. And other skills you need is about observation and quickly. The observation means obviously you have to observe the tables and different. Will I explain that and see what is exactly given. And then quick. I not say calculation as such, but you say quick. You can say elimination, or you can say selection. Out of the four options, whatever given, you have to just see which one makes sense, which one makes sense. It's a very quick. We don't have to really. Lot of people do a mistake on data interpretation that try to calculate exact number, which is really defeat the purpose of data interpretation. You have to just see the approximate because four options are given. You don't have to really get exact number, this dot, point. No, you don't need that. And you will know that when we do these questions, you really don't have to be 100% accurate. 5-10% of error, no problem at all. It's all about get a sense of the answer. So data interpretation, we deal with 4 or 5 things. Tables, obviously. Data has given tables. Then bar charts. It can be vertical or horizontal, doesn't matter actually. It also line graphs, pie charts. Histograms are there, but histograms generally you don't use in terms of data, but we can use that. So tell me what is the significance of each? Bar chart. What bar chart mostly, when bar chart is mostly used? Or when is line graph used and when is pie chart used? Nani? Ritesh? Anyone? What is the significance? When we use what? Dhanu? Any
Yes,
ideas?
sir.
When we use tables, bar chart, line graph, pie charts?
Sir, bar charts, when we are comparing two scenarios, at that time we can use bar charts.
Okay, so bar chart we use the comparing something like this, correct? What about line graphs?
Sir,
Line
cricket.
graphs is
Growth and reduction.
trends. It's more about trends. Yeah, cricket is examples.
Yes.
This is like comparing entities one to one or like more easy. Though we can compare in line graphs also, but line graphs we use to see the trends. Pie charts, Meghna, pie charts when you use? Share of something, right?
don't
Pi
use
is,
it.
right? Pi means overall circle is there. Out of that, how much part is? It's like other bar chart line graph table doesn't include everything to 100%, but pie chart means itself the total will always be 100, and how much percentage or how many part of is a particular category, right? Meghna? That is how we use all this. So the way we'll do is I'll show you the some kind of we'll do some questions on bar chart, some on line graph, some on pie chart, table anyway included. Very easy. Let's see. Everybody is able to see my screen fully? And let me put some notepad also here. We'll use the notepad to solve together, okay? This is my notepad. Stop share, share again. Okay, now we'll see both. If I have to solve something with so let's first start with our see DIS side. We are going to do question on bar charts, then line charts, then pie charts to get the idea. Now tell me, suppose okay, the rule of thumb is you should take not more than a minute per question. Otherwise, there is no point of doing DI. So, is everyone able to read the tables? Sorry, read the bar chart?
Yes, sir.
Good. So, let's start. First, it says what this bar chart shows. Vertical, it's a vertical bar chart, right? Sajna Devi, what this shows? What is bar graph, vertical bar graph show?
It shows number of bikes produced per year.
Per year. And what and three different designs are there. So there are different types of bikes, correct?
Yes, sir.
And what the pie chart shows?
Market share. It is a share of.
Means out of total bikes sold or after total bikes, suppose a 150,000 or 1.5 lakhs bikes, how much percent is CBZ, how much Splendor, how much is CD 100 and Hunters, right? It is a
Yes,
breakup of how much percent of market is covered by each bike type, correct?
Yes, sir.
So the difference between pie chart and and bar chart is bar chart shows the production and your pie chart shows the consumption or you can say sales, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that is what it is. So now what I'll do is if it is not visible, let me copy this and 1 second please. So I'll show you both of them in our this and how we'll solve this question. Suppose the question is this. It's very difficult to put both together and okay, here first question is seen, so no problem. The first question says Hero company wants all its CBG which are produced from in 2000 and 2001 to be sold. Then what should have been the number of CBG produced in 2001? Tell me, how will we solve this? Any one of you first. The bar chart shows how much CBG and how much different type of bikes are produced year-wise. What we need here? How many CBGs are produced in 2000 and 2001? Tell me, how shall we do this? Who will explain this? Anyone want to try? Kshitij, Hiram, Mani, Mejma, anyone? If Hero Honda company wants all its CBG which are produced in 2000 and 2001 to be sold, then what would have been the number of CBG produced in 2001? Answers please guys on chat. Which data you are going to use it here? Are you going to use bar chart, pie chart, both, or what? See, it says if Hero Honda company wants all its CBG which are produced in 2000 and 2001 to be sold, then what should have been the number of CBG produced in 2001? No idea, anyone?
No, sir.
There are 3 or 4 different ways to think it, okay? Just see the pie chart first. Pie chart just says market share of bike for the year 2001. Total bikes are, market size is 1,50,000 bikes. Means what? Total 1,50,000 bikes were sold in 2001. And out of that, CBG were 20%. What is 20% of 150,000? 30,000. You can say 30,000. 30,000 CBG were sold, but that is all about sold. That clearly your pie chart gives 30,000 is the number of bikes CBG sold in 2001. That is the market share. Question is asking only about what would have been the number of CBG produced in 2001. You see the number of bikes produced by Hero Honda in the bar chart. 2001 CBG. The third graph, it shows this graph. It shows how much? $20,000 bikes produced in 2001, and how much? 15,000. Let me write here. So let's talk only about CBG produced. How much CBG produced in 2000? Correct? CBG produced in how much? 30 or 20,000? Market share of bikes for year 2001. Market share of CBG is how much? 20%. 20% of what?
$1,50,000.
That's it. So how much it is?
30K.
Correct. Market share is 20,000 of 15,000, 1,50,000. So it become 30,000. 30,000 bikes, you can say sold in this. No, obviously it does not mean that when you say sold it doesn't depend upon how much produced, only 2001. You can say this much is produced, 35,000 produced, right? In 2 years, 2000, 2001. And sold, CVG sold was 30,000. Now what the question asked? If Hero Honda company wants all its CVG which are produced in 2000 and 2001 to be sold, means if they want to sell all this to 20 plus 15, 35,000, what would be the number of CVG produced in 2001? Tell me. What should have been the number of CBG produced in 2001? What it relates to? Okay, somebody writing something. 15,000. Okay, how? How is 50,000? Dhanu also say 15,000. Meghna also say 50,000. How? Meghna and Dhanu?
Sir, 30 should be sold. So 30, if it is produced, it is enough, sir.
Okay.
So in 2001, remaining 15,000 should have been produced. That's enough.
Superb. So, total sold 30,000. And we are saying, okay, total we need only 30,000 to be produced. 2,000 is, and you know the most important word is this. All of it CBG, right? If only want to sell all its CBG, means we don't need extra. So 30,000 is sold, 50,000 already produced. We need to produce only 15,000 in the 2001. Very good, Dhanu. Who spoke, Dhanu or Meghna? I think Dhanu spoke, right?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now let me copy. Now I'll read this for you to, because you're not able to see both together. So I'll copy paste here and okay. Is everyone clear why it is 15,000? Let's control the question number 2. Please read this question. If in 2001, Yamaha accounts for 8% of market share, what percent of others category does it account for? Tell me, guys. The pie chart obviously you use if in 2001 Yamaha, and Yamaha is not part of CD 100, Yamaha is part of others. If in 2001 Yamaha accounts for 8% of market share, what percent of others category does it account for? Very easy question. Who will explain this? Very easy question. Any idea, Divya, Meghna, Shivam, Skan, Sajna, Ritesh?
No, sir.
See what it says. In 2001, Yamaha accounts for 8% of market share. Now this Yamaha will come in where? In others category, right? It clearly said what percent of others category does it account for. So 8% is there out of 30%. So 8% of something and 30% of something doesn't matter because the base is same 150,000 or 1.5 lakhs. 8% of something out of 30% something. So how much percentage is this? So percentage would be, guys, I am not doing the easy part question. That's why we are doing little difficult one. Easy ones are very easy. I mean, you can directly. So 8% by 30% of something. And percentage is always 100, right? So it's nothing but 8 into 100 by 30. Whatever approximately it comes. 800 by 80 by 3. How much? 26.66? 26.66 is what the answer for this question. This one. Why? Because it's just asking, see, the question is about this. Out of 30% others, 8% is Yamaha. So see, Yamaha is how much total percentage? Means you have to calculate the percentage of Yamaha with compared to others. Or what percent of others is Yamaha? That's the other way of saying. That's it. Easy, everyone. Question only talks about Yamaha is how much percent of others. That will give 8%. See, DI is more about observing and understanding what is given. Otherwise, calculation part will be very easy. Shall I move on? Let's see question number 3. Let me copy paste this also. Okay, let me show you chart also, then you can. Okay. So now your question is here. If Hero Honda plans to launch a new model Crazy in 2002 and the market increases by 20%, the market share of Hero Honda also increases by 10%. What is the minimum number of Splendor that needs to produce to meet the demand? Think over it, read it, and then we'll do together. If Hero Honda plans to launch a new model in 2002 and if the market increased by 20%, okay, and the market share of Hero Honda increased by 10%. Very nice. Acha, tell me one thing before answering this question. In 2001, everybody write on chat. In 2001, what is the total market percentage for Hero Honda? Then you can get very easily. What is the market share of Hero Honda bikes in 2001? What is the market share of Hero Honda bikes in 2001? Tell me on
70.
chat. Yes, because CD100, CBZ and Splendor are Hero Honda bikes. So 35%, 20% and 15%. 70% bikes are Hero Honda market and 30% is remaining other. So currently 70% market is, but currently means in 2001, the market share for Hero Honda is 70%. Now if they say Hero Honda plans to launch a new model, Crazy, that doesn't matter. And if the market increases by 20%, no, market increase means the number of people. So 1,50,000 is there, no, increase by 20%. I'll solve on the notepad also, but first you understand it. And the market share of Hero Honda also increased by 10%. What is the minimum number of Splendor that needs to be produced to meet the demand? Yes. Tell me anyone, anything, any. No, I'll tell you before you start calculating and all. See, all thing is okay. I'll tell you how the number goes. But then I'll tell you, you don't need to calculate really. Because data may be inadequate. I'll tell you why. But first understand. See, market share of bike is market is total 1,50,000. Suppose it increased by 20%. So 20% means 30,000 increase more. So become 1,80,000. So total market become 1,80,000. Everybody agree? Current market size is 1,50,000 bikes sold. No, in 2002 it increased to 1,80,000. So 1,80,000 bike has to be sold. And it also says 10% is increased for Hero Honda. So tell me, it was 70%. And it says share of Hero Honda increased by 10%. So 70% become 80% or 70 become 77%. Tell me, what is right?
77, sir.
Because market share Hero Honda increases by 10%. It is not saying it become 80%. Whatever market share was 70% earlier. Now it becomes 10% more. 10% more means 70%. 10% more means 70% and 10% of 70%. So it becomes 77% of total. No, even if you find out that, let's me write it here. So total market, we found 1.8 lakh, correct? Hero Honda will become 77%. So 77% of 1.8 lakh, suppose you find some number. This much bike has to be produced. Now it says how much minimum number of splendor has to be produced. But where do you know that how much crazy are getting produced, right? Unless you know how much the new model crazy is being produced. How can you estimate any number? Can you estimate any number? You need how much crazy is required, correct? Agree what I'm trying to say? Before we calculate 73% of this, then how much CD 100 or Splendor CBG had to produce. But we don't know this number at all. It just says plans to launch new model. But how many bikes would be produced? We don't know. Right? That's why no need to calculate. We don't need these numbers. Even if you calculate, get all of the numbers, this number will not be there. How will know minimum numbers to be produced, right? Everybody understanding, agreeing, or ask me any question if any problems, please. See how DI has to be done. You have to understand each data, whether we have sufficient data or not, and what information is given. Is everyone okay? Shall I move on? Next question. Tell me on chat.
Sir,
Yes, please.
excuse me, sir. Sir, can you explain once again, sir?
See what we need to find out. Read the question, please. A new model has to be launched in 2002, correct?
Yes, sir.
So if you have to launch new model, we have to produce new model also, right?
Yes, sir.
Do we know how many new model bikes are produced in
No.
2001 or 2002? No. We don't know the number, right?
Yes, sir.
We know that what is the current market size total? 1.5 lakhs.
Yeah, 1.5. Yes, sir.
It's given here, right? This one.
Yes, sir.
If I can put a cursor, I don't know. It's an image I cannot put.
1.5. Okay.
Correct.
Wow, yeah.
And it says how much market size is increased.
Increased by 20.
So 20% of 1.5 lakh is 30,000.
Okay, sir.
Right? 30,000 added to become 1.8 lakh now. Earlier, or you talk in thousands. Earlier it was 150,000. Now it becomes 180,000. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So total number of market becomes 180,000 bikes to be sold in 2002. Now how much in 2001 Hero Honda's market share in percentage? See the pie chart. Hero Honda bikes are CBG, Splendor and CD 100, right?
Yes, 70.
70. Now it is increased by 10%. What is 10% of 70? 7.
Yes, sir.
It
7.
becomes 77%.
Okay, sir.
So totally 77% of out of 1.8 lakhs, 77% of bikes Hero Honda will sell. And that will also include this, right?
Yes, sir.
Question is asking how much minimum number of Splendor to be produced. So we'll count all how much is CD 100 produced, how much Splendor produced, how much CBG produced. And we also need how much this produced, right?
Yes, sir.
But there is no number given for this. So how can you check how much Splendor to produce? Because you need total number of production, right? For crazy. If you know this many thousands of crazy produce, then you can subtract everything and then say this much Splendor need, right?
Yes, sir.
But we don't know how, there is no number given for this, right? That's why data is not sufficient.
Okay, sir.
So ideally, we don't have to do all this. The moment we say, oh, we don't have a number for this, we cannot calculate. Doesn't matter what is the number. That's it.
Thank you, sir.
Well,
Okay.
next, move question number 4. Let's try this. Again, I'll copy paste the question here. Everybody read out, please, and then we'll discuss how it works. If in 2002 LML enters the market and is able to capture 30% of the, see, when 2002 LML enters the market and is able to capture 30% of the 50,000 market, then what is the percentage difference between the market share of LML and Splendor? Assuming percentage market share of Hero Honda models and other is same as in the previous year. That's a very important thing. Assuming percentage market share of Hero Honda models and others is same as in previous year. Very good. Just tell me the method. Numbers will find out, but let's tell me the method. Anybody? It's a assuming percentage market share of Hero Honda model and other is same. Means what? In 2001, Hero Honda is 70%, others are 30%. They are saying in 2002 also, Hero Honda will be 70% and all others will be 30%. It's not a difficult, very easy question now. Everybody calculate and tell me how will you do it. I give 30 seconds and we will discuss. We'll write numbers here there. Who want to work with me on this? One of you? Sanjana Devi, shall you do with me?
Okay, sir.
So what we'll do is I'll just put some space for myself. So let me put a space and then we can start. So, and guys, we'll go slow so that everybody understands what exactly is happening. Let me remove the option. I'll tell you later. Okay. So now, first of all, we'll find out. So, Sanjana, in 2002, how much would be percentage share of Hero Honda total? Still 70%, right?
Yes, sir.
So Hero Honda should be 70%. Others would be 30%. Correct?
Yes, sir.
It totally, you see, out of 3, what it says, assuming that percentage market share of Hero Honda model and other is same. So in 2001, Hero Honda is 70%, correct?
Yes, sir.
So Hero Honda will remain 70%, other will remain 30%. So this is gone. We don't need this now. Now, how do we know what will be market size in 2002? First, we'll find out total market size. It will be given by this. It's a 2002 LML enters. Able to capture 30% of the 50,000 market. Is able to capture 30,000 of
50,
50,000 market.
30.
See,
15,000.
can you understand what is the meaning of this?
50. Yes, sir.
So we'll go to 35 later.
20.
But it says it is indirectly what it's telling is कि the others market is total 50,000, correct? Other way of saying,
Yes, sir.
it's saying 50 others total market is 50,000, correct? Which is
Other.
30%, not this 30%. This 30% will come later. See, we know in market size of 2001 is 1,50,000, correct? But we don't know what
Yes,
is
sir.
market size of 2002. So we have to first find out market size of 2002, right? We don't know
Yes,
how
sir.
market size of 2002 we don't need. We need it first, right? So how will you get it? It clearly says
Yes.
in 2002, 30% of the 50,000 is captured by LML. So forget this 30% for a moment. We know that in 2002,
Okay.
50,000 is the market for others.
Yes, sir.
So what is the total?
50,000.
30% of something is 50,000, correct?
Yes, sir.
Whatever total
Others-
market is there, out of others is how much? Others is 30%.
Yes, sir.
And that is 50,000. That is given in the question. Indirect is given. If 50,000 is the market for others. So let's calculate. So let me write it here. 30% of X is 50,000. So 30X by 100 is 50,000. Or X is 50,000 into 100 by 30, which is a wrong bad number, but that's fine.
5,70,000.
So it will be how much? 10 goes here. 500,000 by 3,
5 lakh.
which is bad, which is like not a round number. But that's fine. 500,000 by 3 is how much? $50,000. 6,666 will come, right? Something like that.
Yes, sir. 16.
500,000 become 166,000 approximately. That is the total market share. Total market earlier was 150,000 bike. Now it is 166,666, for example. Agree? Guys, this is the market of total market of all. Remove all names. So out of 166 or 166,066, 50,000 is market for others and remaining is for Hero Honda. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Now we'll come to out of this. How much is LML? LML is 30% of 50,000. So LML is 30% of this.
Yes, sir. 30.
30% of 50,000, correct?
Yes, sir.
कितना होता है 15,000?
15,000.
So we got now LML is 15,000. Now what the question says? So we have done taken care of this. What is the percentage difference between market share of LML and the Splendor?
Splendor.
So how much is LML? 15,000 out of this. Correct? LML is 15,000 out of this amount. And how much is Splendor? Splendor is 15% of total. So we already know Splendor is 15% of total. LML is 15,000 of. Just find out how much percentage this. 15,000 is how much percentage of this? 15,000 is how much percentage of 166,000?
10%.
How much? It is not 10%. 50,000 is what percent of this is what you find out. Right? Out of 166,766, LML is selling 15,000. So if you calculate approximately, I'll tell you how much it will come. It will come, let me use calculator for a moment, 166,706 by 15. How much is this coming wrong? What percent of? Okay, I done the wrong calculation. Wait. %9, right? So LML captures 9%, Splendor captures 15% of total. Question is, what is the percent difference between market share of LML? So 6% difference. No problem, Sanjana Devi. So 6% difference is the market share between this. Sorry, now please tell me, guys. I'll explain again this and ask me any doubt. See, this question is not about just Sanjana Devi back, right?
Yes, sir.
So what we wanted to know, how much percentage share is LML, how much percent Splendor, what is the difference?
Yes, sir.
Splendor is totally given how much? 15% of total.
That's total.
Total doesn't matter. 15% market share of Splendor in 2002. Correct? So that is directly given in the pie
Yes, sir.
chart. So I know that Splendor is 15%. Now we have to just find out how much is LML market share. Now we already found out LML is on how much? LML was 30% of 50,000, correct? We calculated earlier, everybody. LML was
Yes, sir.
30% of 50,000. So LML was 15,000. 15,000 of the total bikes
15.
sold in 2002. And total bikes sold we already found here. How? Because we know 50,000 market was others. And which was 30% of total. So from that we can find out how much was total. So if we know LML sold 15,000, total market is this. You can find out 15% is how much percent? How? 15,000 divided by this into 100. So total market of LML is 9%. The total market of Splendor is 15%. So 6% should be the difference. Please ask me question before we move on. Sanjana, is clear? And guys, it is not very easy to.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Any question, anyone?
Sir, I didn't understand the market size of 2002 calculation, sir.
Okay, I'll explain that. Suppose if I say like this, not this question, but simple question. Suppose if I say out of total 100%, I'm just giving reference. Okay, then you understand. If I say out of total 100%, 80% is A and 20% is B. Okay, just simple example. Here we have 70% is Hero Honda and 30% is others. Correct? I give another example. Suppose out of total 100%, 80% is A and 20% B. And if I say, if B is 500, if B is 500, can you find total or not? How? B is 20% of total, right? So I'll say 20% of total 500. So I know 500 is B is given right here. And this 20% means what? Out of total 20% is B. So 25 total is 500. If you calculate that, again, 2500. It means my total market is 2500. I'll come to this question also. So it means out of total 2500, 20% is B, 80% is A. Check 20% of 250, you'll get again 500. This is how we do percentage, right? Got it or not?
Yes, sir.
Same question will do what you sell now. How much is Hero Honda?
70%.
70%. How much is others?
30%.
And how much is others given?
50,000, sir.
50,000 others, right?
50,000 of total equal to
No.
30% of total equal to
30%
50,000.
of total is 50.
50,000.
You can find out total now.
Yes, sir. Okay,
The
sir.
total is so total would be 50,000
Into 100 by 30.
वही किया मैंने exactly. When you do this, you'll get 166.
Yes, sir.
So this 166,000 actually is not round number. 166.6 166,000. This is the total number of bikes sold in 2002.
Okay, sir.
Out of this 50,000 is others and remaining is Hero Honda. And out of the 50,000, LML is 30%. Right? LML is 30%. LML is only 15,000. It means what? LML is 15,000 out of how much? This total, right? Agree, everybody?
Sir, how LML is 15,000, sir?
Because question says. Question says, see what it says. Read this line. What it says. If LML enters the market, is able to capture 30% of the 50,000. All others are 50,000, right? 50.
Yes, sir.
Out of 50,000, LML is 30%. So this 30% and this 30% different thing. Don't assume it's same. Question by chance is the same. So total, how much is total other? How much is others market share of 50,000, right?
Yes, sir.
And out of 50,000, how much is LML? 30%. What is 30%
Okay, sir.
of 50,000? 15,000? 30% of 50,000. That's it.
Okay, sir.
Is everyone okay? These are not very easy questions, guys. I started with a difficult question. Easy, everybody can solve those which I showed earlier. Okay? Let's try something different. Please read this question now.
Hey,
Tell me what is given here.
அந்த கறி கவர் எடுத்து நோண்டுறான்.
Read this. Explain. Who will explain me what is the data given? Divya? One or two pie chart shows. Who will explain me? Divya, Mushahid,
Sir, I didn't get your question.
just read out the pie chart. What pie chart shows both the pie chart?
Okay. Monthly income and expenditure for the semi.
Monthly income means
Yes, sir.
out of total income, 40% income come from student, 25 comes from institute, and 35 from government. The
Yes, sir.
income and the
And
expense.
expenditure,
53,
wages 55%,
55
awards
goes on wages,
yeah,
31 goes on
facilities,
facilities.
awards 5%, renovation 9%.
Correct. Let me check whether it's 55 and 964 and 169. Yeah, it should 100. See, if the pie chart doesn't add up to 100, then it's wrong. So it's getting 100%, correct? And here
Yes,
also 5, 40, 60, 100. So both the pie charts are very clear. Now read the question, read the conditions. Renovation can be done only with the donation from the institute.
Okay. Renovation depends on institute.
So renovation cannot happen from other income.
Yes, sir.
Income from students can only be used for awards and facilities and has to be kept aside. So
Okay.
income from students can use only for awards and facilities. Government institutes contribution. So government is 35% to 25%. Government and institutes contribute do not increase even if any new course is introduced for till first year.
First
What
year.
I'm saying is even if increase, even number of students increase, government and institute will still be
Will not increase.
yes, their contribution will not change.
Yes, sir.
We cannot say if student become more, then these are three conditions. We'll come to that. Let me just copy question here and oh, very bad numbers. We'll not worry about numbers, we'll worry about the method.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me copy and put it back here. Maybe I have to make it small now. You can see constants also easily. Okay, so now read the question and tell me. Everybody, if total income is rupees, actually it is 10 to the power 6. So you don't have to worry about this. Just tell me the method, calculation will not do. Everybody see this. If total income is something, percentage utilization of the income from the student is 100%. So what does it mean? Whatever income comes from students is totally utilized. It means out of this 40% is utilized totally. Because student income is 40% from this, right? If expenditure on awards and facilities met only with income from students, if expenditure of awards and facilities is met only with income from students, then actually what is the total expenditure? So easy, so easy. Just tell me how you find out. You will say this percent of this percent, this is the answer. How? Who will try? You will try. You will try. You just interpret this, guys.
Yes, should we do that total income sum means 10 power 6?
Not needed. I don't want numbers. I want you to tell me how you do it.
Okay.
So what we'll do? It's such an easy question. If expenditure on awards and facilities met only with income from a student, how much is expense? How much percentage expense on awards, Divya? 5%.
5%.
How much is facilities?
31%.
So total how much becomes 36%?
36%.
36% is expense on these two. Correct?
Yes. For awards and facilities.
But this is expenses only from
Students.
income from student. Income of student is how much percent of total?
40.
So it means that it clearly says we need to find 36% of
40%.
40% of जो भी income है 35 into
100. So that how that 35?
it is given here na this
Okay.
or I'll say of total income.
Okay, into 10 power C.
Exactly. That's it. So easy, guys. So you have to interpret. The number is okay. Understood how we did, Divya?
Yes,
This
sir.
is the expense on two things, facilities and awards. And this should come only from the
Income from students.
and you know this is very important. Why this is important? Tell me, Divya, why this 100% important?
Because from students only we have to take expenditure on awards and
Different. That is here. That is here. No, that is here.
Okay.
Why this is important? It is important because this is a percentage utilization income from the student is 100%. Whatever income comes from students, na, whole
Yes, sir.
utilize. You take whole 40%. अगर ये
Okay.
50% होता suppose,
Then 20%.
then you take a half of students. You are right.
Yes.
So that is all about nothing else. Good. Is everyone clear? This is how we have to interpret this, guys. So let's move to second question now. Let's see what is second question. Iskand, you will answer this with explanation, not the numbers, but how. Okay, Iskand?
Yes, sir.
So read this question, guys. Everybody take 30 seconds. Iskand, read it and then explain how we'll do this. Approximately, what is the ratio of expense on facilities to that on wages? Very easy question. Again, only approximately. Everybody just solve it. Just tell me the method. Iskand, how shall we solve this?
Sir, facilities is 31% and wages is 55%.
So let me write here, guys, in the right side. Facility is 31%. Wages is 55%.
So we have to find facilities by wages.
So just do 31% of something,
Yeah.
55 or something?
Yes, sir.
No, 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 no.
Or
Where are-
31 by 50.
Nah, where are we'll do that. But where are these rules? See, rules are this here, right here. Facilities can be used only from income. Income from student can be only used for facilities. Means what?
40%.
Simply means, yeah, it means that whatever facility includes 31%. 31% of 40% only you get from the right?
Yes, sir.
Of 40% of total. No, I'm not worried about total here because total area will cancel. This is guys, facilities we can expense only from the students, income from students only. So 31% of 40% of total, right? Sir?
Yes, sir.
Wages can be done from
Institute and government.
because there is nothing mentioned there, right? Let me check again. Is there anything mentioned about anything? Renovation can be done only with donation from institute. Okay. Income from student. Okay. So means wages can come from government and means from anywhere except students, right?
Yes.
Because income from students can only be used. It's not showing that institute income can be used for anyone. So there are two different exclusions. Whole 40% student can be used only for facilities.
Facilities.
It clearly shows remaining 60% can be used for others. So we can say 55% of
60% of total.
No, it's easy. So calculation part is very easy because it will cancel. Let me do this calculation part. So 31%. So 31 by 100 will cancel anyway. into 40 by 100 into total 55 by 100 into 60 by 100 into total. And everybody knows all will cancel, total will cancel, 100 will cancel. Final remain the top is 31 into 40, right, Skan?
Yes, sir.
And
58.
55 into 60. So guys, again I am telling you, DI don't go with QI just to calculation. You have to understand the problems. That's it. That's it. Whatever we'll solve, we get is the answer. Suppose if I solve 22 are this, 262. If I cancel 22, so 20 and 2, so 62 it here. And 55 and 3, 165. Now you can solve and get this. 62 by 165 or it is less than 163. So that should be the answer. We can simplify later more, but that will how it will work. Thank you, Skan. Everyone understood why we done this? The main part is this. 40% total and 60% total. Because student income will use only for facilities. Remaining 60% can be used for others, which includes salary and other things. Okay, everyone? Please tell me on chat, CC or doubt, please, before I move on. I want everyone to respond, please. Nanu is okay. What are others? Crystal clear or doubt? Please ask me. Dhanya is okay. Everyone, Meghna, Sajana, good, because I want to make sure that whatever I'm explaining, you should all good. Let's do the next one. Perfect. Let me put the question again here. Everybody read this. Okay, let me make it. You are able to see everything, guys. Conditions as well as the question, hopefully. If no money is spent on renovation, why I'm not able to do it properly? Okay. If no money is spent on renovation, then the income and expenses are same. Otherwise, there is shortage of rupees this much. Then what is the total income? How will you do this? Everyone think over it and tell me. If no money is spent on renovation, then the income and the expense are same.
Sir, what is the first condition?
First condition is renovation can be done only from the donation from the institute. Difficult to see, put everything in one shot, right? Okay, I'm able to. If no money is spent on renovation, then the income and expense are same. Okay, it's a good statement to think. Otherwise, there is shortage of rupees 6,50,000. It clearly says, otherwise there is shortage of rupees 65,000. 6,50,000. This 9% is very useful here. Tell me, who will explain me? The 9% is important. How will you do this? Anybody any ideas? It's like that income and expense are same when renovation is zero, you can say, with no renovation.
Sir, x by 100 into something is equals to 6,50,000.
But 9% will not come then. Tell me anyone. Skand has given one opinion. You have to relate this 9% and 65,000 together.
Sir, income is equal to expenditure minus 9% into 25%.
Let's solve this together. Okay. Say income is Y. Okay. Say income is Y. And it says if no money is spent on renovation, then income and expense are same. If renovation is zero, then your expense also is Y. Otherwise, shortage of. So, no suppose renovation is not there. So then your expense is this much or not? Tell me guys. Income is Y. No, I'm not talking percentage yet here. Income is still Y. No renovation, then we are good. Income and expense are same. But when renovation is there, we need 6,50,000 more. It means my expense is 6,50,000 more than income. So expense is this or not, guys? Everybody tell me, Skand and everyone.
Yes, sir.
So my expense is Y plus 6,50,000 and income is Y. Now we also know out of total expense, 9% is renovation. Agree? 9% of total is, because see, as of now still we have not the only one equation we have, because say income is Y, the expense, say expense is say Z. So we have two variables. So we need one more equation, and that will come from the 9% renovation thing. What is the relation between renovation 9% and 6,50,000?
Sir, 25% of 9% of 6,50,000 is equals to expenditure.
No.
Sir, expense on renovation is equals to only
This is short
institute
term.
is contribute.
See, it means renovation is costing 6 lakh 6 lakh. Renovation is 6 lakh 50,000 or not. Renovation is costing this much, right? Because of renovation only this is happening, right or not? Because renovation, that's why this cost increased by this. So renovation cost is this much or not total? Agree, Weber?
Yes, sir.
So 6 lakh 50,000 is the renovation cost. And that is 9% of total expense, right? Renovation cost is this, which is 9% of total expense. Now, where is income for expense coming is not important here. My expense is renovation expense is 9% of total expense. My total expense is this, everybody. Just in the above statement. So, if you can just solve with this, we get the y, and that is the answer. So, you have to relate what data is required. We don't need that 25% or 40% here because if we are not counting how much income is coming from where. What we are counting is out of total expense, 6,50,000 is renovation. Renovation is 6,50,000, which is 9% of total. Total is this. That's it. Solve it now. Solve 6,50,000 equal to 9% is 9 by 100. We can do other way also. Let me take it here this side. 100 equal to 9y plus 9 into. That's it. Or if I have to solve, it goes here 100 minus 981. The shortest way 181 into 6,50,000 equal to 9y. Or y is 9 times of 6 lakhs. Done. That is what my income is. Calculate part is okay, you can calculate. The main thing was forming this two. Please ask me doubt again before we move on. Getting how data.
Sir, can you please explain once again, sir?
See what the question says. If renovation is not there, forget its percentage for a moment. Okay, everybody? Forget a percentage for a moment. It says if renovation is not there, where is my question here? If no money is spent on renovation, then income and expense are same. So no renovation. So whatever money you spend, it's not about percentage. Suppose you spend 100 rupees, you expend also 100 rupees. Otherwise, shortage of rupees, this. Otherwise, shortage of rupees, this means what? This is spent on whom? Tell me. This money is spent on whom? On what? Tell me, everybody, what is statement is? 6,50,000 was spent on what?
Renovation.
Correct? So everybody is clear that the renovation cost is this much. No doubt about it. Renovation cost is this. So suppose the income is something, some income. And including the renovation, total cost will be this much or not? Whatever income is there, plus 6,50,000 will be total expense, right? Including renovation. So I can say total expense is this, everybody agrees?
Okay, sir.
Out of that, this much is for renovation. So see the second pie chart. Out of total expense, how much is renovation percent?
9%.
9%. Sorry, where is my this went? Means my renovation cost which is 6 lakh 50,000 is 9% of total cost, right? See, this is the
Yes,
main
sir.
equation. That's it. Solve
Okay,
how you
sir.
want to solve it. That's it, everybody.
Okay, sir.
6 lakh 50,000 is the 9% of total expense, which is y plus 6 lakh 50,000. I have to find out y. That's it. Any question, anyone? Clear now? Now tell me, we have taken a lot of time in data interpretation. Let me see whether any other question for no data. The normal bar chart and pie chart are very easy, so that's why I'm not doing that. I'll give you flavor of some easy question also, so that you think data interpretation is not as easy. It's very easy, very easy, very easy. Let me give you something to. One minute, guys. Okay. Okay, let me give you another thing. 1 second, okay. Let's solve the easy question which you can understand, which can do you feel it much better. Let me get you some simple pie chart just to show you how it works. This is done. One second, guys. I have to just get the proper one, easy one, so that. Okay. Suppose if I show you this one, where is my pictures? I'll show you two pictures. Then we'll do 3-4 questions which are very easy, which we feel yes, we can do very easily. Why I'm not able to get it? 1 second. Okay. There are my questions. the easy data part question. Okay, guys. In some exam, you get this kind of question also. Let me share screen with. Suppose say this shows some kind of. Are you seeing my screen, everyone? It shows total
Yes,
number
sir.
of employees break up in the different departments. Okay. And it also shows. Where is my chart? Let me zoom it. It also shows this. What is the difference between these two diagrams? The table shows what?
Sir, where's the table?
You're not able to see the screen?
Sir, only pie chart we can see.
Array. Let's share all my screen. No, you are able to see?
Yes, sir. But only the table.
I can show you one by one. So that is the breakaway employees working by department, but it shows only the number of females, right?
Yes, sir.
And the first one shows
Complete.
total employees and breakup in the department. So if I ask you a question, suppose say, okay, let me make it small. So these are very, very easy questions. You can just do orally. Let me put it here. So first question is this. Number of female working in the market department is what percent number of employees working in that department? So what are you going to do? I'll show you both the chart. So first is, this is the question. One need to find out number of female working in marketing department is what percent of total number of employees working in that department, marketing. So how much marketing, how many employees are in marketing department? Tell me.
25.
Because 25%, no, not 25. See, 25% is marketing, right? Agree, everybody? So
Yes, sir.
25% is 25% of what?
600.
600.
600, which is nothing but
150.
So total 150 are employees working in marketing. So they are asking number of female employees working in marketing. So we already know this one. Out of 600, marketing is 25%, and out of that, how much is females? In females, marketing, here is not percentage, here is the given actual number. How many females are given in marketing?
29.
29. Out of total, 29 females are in marketing, no percentage. Now we can solve easily or not? You know 29 females are there in marketing. Number of female working in marketing department is what percent of the total number of employees working in the department? Total employees are 150. Out of that, females are 29. You have to find out that, right, everybody? So it is only two data. One is the pie chart for the percentage breakup, and the table only for number of females. So 29 by 150 of 100 or into 100. It will come approximately 35, 20, approximately 20% or 19%. Yes. Correct. This in 29 are the females. 150 are the total. Percentage into 100. You get 19. So easy or not, guys? It's a direct oral questions. Everybody agree on this? What about second one? What is the expected ratio between number of male working in accounts and total employee working in the department? So male in accounts with total in the account. So let's first find out the total in the account.
Then subtract female.
That's it. 13% of total. 13% of 600. 13 into 6, 78. Total 78 people in accounts, right?
Yes, sir.
And out of 78, 44 are females. So I don't start with this. This is the very easy question, which I know everybody can do without mind, right? You can directly do it. So this is all set of very easy questions. No need to explain. It just requires simple percentage or ratio. Even if I told you third question, where is my third question? Tell me, you want me to do more question on this, or last half an hour you want me to do indices? You tell me,
Sir,
guys. Tell me. You want indices, or you want me to solve this more easy questions on this?
sir, indices and powers.
Is everybody okay? Shall we do indices now?
Yes,
DI
sir.
is very
Yes,
easy.
sir.
Yes. Okay, let me do indices. DI is very easy. Just we have to understand the graph. We have done very difficult questions. You just understand the graphs. Let me start in the powers now. See, indices there are. What indices means? Power exponent indices. Let me write it here. Okay, so let's start now. The exponents, indices, powers, surds, all things we do together. Okay, so that you have a very good idea about. First, everybody knows. If I write the square root of y, the square root of y means what? Y to the power half. Everybody knows that, right? The square root means half power. If I say cube root, of something means 1/3 power, right? Cube root means if I say fourth root means 1/4 power, right? Cube root is 1/2 power. Sorry, square root is 1/2 power. Cube root is 1/3 power. Fourth root is 1/4 power. Fifth root is 1/5 power. Ninth root is 1/9 power, right? That is how fractional power works. Now, there are 5 or 6 laws. Very easy. I'll explain in a proper order. Rule number 1, and we are going to solve question also. Rule number 1 is this. If base is same, I'll explain with example. If base is same and multiplication, then power adds up. For example, suppose you say y to the power a multiply with y to the power b. 5 or 6 rules, all that is what it is. So here see the base. See, this is the base, this is the power or exponent. This is the base, this is the exponent. So base is same in both the case. Why? So base is same and there is a multiplication. Power adds up. So this is nothing but y to the power a plus b. For example, if I say how much is 5 to the power 3 multiply with 5 to the power 7, obviously say 5 to the power 3 plus 7, 10. Because base is same, power adds up. Power becomes 3 plus 7 because there is a multiplication. I'm going to ask you a question after I do all the 5 rules, okay? What it says, if base is same, power adds up. Rule number 1. Please take a screenshot. Now I'll tell you rule number 2. Keep taking screenshot. Rule number 2. If base is same and division, power subtracts. How? Same. Instead of multiply, it is divide. My power will become this. Example. Suppose if I say 5 to the power 13 divided by 5 to the power 7, it becomes 13 minus 7. 6. Right? Why? Because see here, my base is still y and y. Powers are a and b. What is the sign between them? Division. So power will subtract a minus b. A minus b. 5 to the power 13, 5 to the power 7. 5 to the power 13 divided by 5 to the power 7. 5 to the power 6. Take a screenshot of this also. You are going to use this in rule number 3. If base is different, but power is same, and multiplication. See, then what happens? If base is different, say my base is become z here, and say power is both a only. See what I'm saying? Base is, and let's say it's multiplication for starting. Base is different, or bases are different. Powers are same. What will happen? Powers are same, keep same power, but your base will be multiplied. So it become y into z. So this will be, so here power is same, so power is same. Base is different and multiplication, so it become y into z and whole power of a. For example, if I say 5 to the power 3, I'll tell you when to screenshot. Multiply with say 2 to power 3. So power is same here, right everybody? But base is different. 5 and 2. The power is same, let's put power as 3. And inside what it is? 5 into 2. So it becomes 5 into 2, 10. That's it. So easy question, so easy rule. If base is different, just combine both. Because power is same. Take a screenshot of this also. Rule number 3. So rule number 4. Instead of multiply division, you know what is to be done now. Instead of this, it is division. Same thing will happen. This become y by z. So it's all about, if power is same, just combine the base depending on multiplication or division. So it will become this. So either you write 5 by 2 or write 2.5. So run rule number 1, 2, 3, 4 are very simple rules, very useful rules. And we are going to use for some questions now. Take a screenshot of this also. Let's try rule number 5. Rule number 5 is, say, if base is also different, power is also different, then we cannot do. We have to simplify them in our own method, means with the standard methods. But if suppose if I say change negative power to positive and vice versa. See what happens now. If suppose I given say y to the power minus a, and you have to convert this into positive power. Wait, I'll tell you when to write. You have to make y to the power minus a into positive power. Just do the reciprocal. It becomes 1 divided by y to the power a. Just reciprocal. For example, if I say, suppose example, if I say 5 to the power minus 2, 5 to the power minus 2 is nothing but, wait, let me write it and then you can, 5 to the power minus 2 is nothing but 1 divided by 5 to power 2. So what I did? I changed the negative power to positive power. So 1 by 5 square is 1 by 25. Right? Power is negative. If I want to make it positive, do the reciprocal of it. Reverse also works. 1 by, suppose say y to the power say minus b. This become how much? Y to the power b. Because y to the power minus b in the denominator. When it goes up, reciprocal, it becomes positive power. Example again. If I say 1 by 3 to the power minus 2. Now I am going to give you some different questions, guys. There is nothing but go up, it becomes 3 to the power 2, it becomes 9. These are the rules that we are going to use all these rules to solve some questions. So tell me, anybody, any doubt on this? 5 rules. You can do lot of exponents, indices, power so easily. And third is nothing but the rationalization. That's it. Please ask me any doubt before we solve some 3, 4, 5 questions. Anybody, any question or clear? I'm going to write questions. We're going to solve quickly. Tell me quickly, guys. We have only 15 minutes remaining. Powers are clear. Take a screenshot of all of this. So if I say my question is this, simplify 5 to the power 4 multiply 5 to the power 2 multiply 5 to the power 3. What will the answer, everybody, quickly? What will the answer? Base is same. Power adds up 4 and 2, 6 and 3, 9. That's it. 5 power 9. Right? 5 power 9. Everybody? If I change the question now, what will answer now? Why? Because base is same. 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 plus 3 is 5. That's it. 5 to the power 5. Even if I change again my question, 5 to the power. Now what will happen? Answer will be 5 to the power minus 1, or better way of writing is 1 by 5. Simple. Right, Sajna? Tanu, Skan. If I change the question again, if I say 27, now we are going to difficult question. This one easy one. 27 power 1/3. What will the answer? I told you, I forgot to tell you one more rule, which is power to the power or power multiplication. We'll do this here. This is what we are going to use. 27 power 1 by 3. So first what we'll do is write 27 in the. So 27 means 3 to the power 3. And that is 27. And that is power 1/3. So this will be multiplied as it is. Power into power multiply. So it becomes 3 to the power 1 or 3. Because 27 you wrote as 3 to the power 3. Power becomes 3 and then multiplication of 1 by 3. Power always multiplies. Power 2. For example, if I say 64 power, no, 1 by 64 power minus, say 1 by 3. What should be the answer? 1 by 64 power minus 1 by 3. What will be the answer and why? First of all, if you want, you can make this power of negative as positive. How you make power as positive to negative, negative, positive? Reciprocal the number. So 1 by 64 becomes 64 and power becomes positive. Correct? Now, 64 means 4 to the power 3. 64 means this. And then we have 1/3. It's nothing but 4 to power 1 or 4. Final answer is 4 to power 1 or answer is 4. Let's simplify everybody now. A question. 25 power minus 2 multiply with 10 to the power minus 3 by 8 power minus 4 multiply with 4 power minus 2 into, okay, let's try this first. We'll not make it very big. Simplify, tell me answer in fraction or whatever. What will be the answer and why? Try everybody please. Go open the. Any answers?
Hello.
How will happen now?
Hello.
Yes.
Sir, actually, I didn't get that equation, previous equation.
Previous equation?
Yes, sir.
We'll solve it. But let's first solve this because when I undo it will go. So first let's solve this. I'll do
Okay,
it.
sir.
So what will
Okay, sir.
happen is,
Thank you.
let's take 8 to the power top. It become 8 to the power 4. It become 4 to the power 2. It become 25 power 2. Again, I don't want you to simplify, I just want to explain this how it works. And 10 to the power 3. We can simplify also, but yeah, 8 to the power 4 into 4 to the power 2, 25 power 2, 10 to the power 3. That's it. So you can cancel something and do it, but basically make all power good. You can also simplify 10 to the power 3 is 5 to the power 2 and 3 into 2 to the power 3. We'll do this simplification, but this is how it works. You split this and do this. So let's do the previous question when somebody was asking. You can make it. You can make this into 2 to the power. You make this to the power. For example, this becomes 2 to the power 3 into 4, 12. This becomes 2 to the power 2 into 4. Correct? By this becomes 5 to the power 4. This becomes 10 means 2 into 5. So 2 to the power 3 and 5 to the power 3. Correct? Simplify all together. 2 to the power how much? 12 plus 4, 16 minus 3. 2 to the power 13 by 5 to the power 7. That is the simplest answer here. 2 to the power 13 and 5 to the power 7. Right, everybody? Use 5 rules, whatever we have discussed, that rules only. Yes. Okay, somebody was asking the previous question. Let me see whether undo, wait, with undo it goes or not.
Yes, sir.
Let me see what it is. Where is? Hope it comes now. Undo, undo, undo. Which was the previous question?
Sir, repeat again.
Can you tell me the question, please? Which question was it? Quickly.
This question, the example 5 minus 2.
Okay. See, 5 to the power minus 2, right? Whenever we have to remove the negative powers, just reciprocal of this. So 5 becomes 1 by 5. So negative power you have to convert to positive. Just to ulta, reciprocal. 45 square, 25. Correct? For example, if I say, suppose if I say 2 to the power minus 3, it is nothing but 1 divided by 2 to the power 3. So I made the power as positive now. 1 to the power 2 by 3 means 1 by 8. That's it. Clear, everyone? Let me tell you one more question. Let me tell you a few more questions before we hands up. We may take 10-15 minutes more today, guys, if you want. I'm okay with it. Okay? Let me get some more difficult questions. Here is my exponents. Okay. Anybody, any question, any power still now?
No, sir.
No, sir. Now, if I say, suppose, let's simplify another question, okay? I want everyone to get the answer. If I say, simplify, say, 20 to the power minus 2 multiply with 12 to the power 3 by 25 to the power minus 3 multiply with 8 or 2. Tell me what should be the answer of this? Hiram, I told you at that time, very difficult now again to say the rules because please close the screens now, all those. When I explain the rules, I told right every time, take a screenshots. So how will solve this, everyone? First, what we'll do is we take powers as positives. So I bring 25 to the top. (25 to the power 3). This. We do 22 power. So I'll tell you the steps here, guys, and I'll tell you the rules also. What we used. We'll use. So I converted. Okay, no, sorry, this is not correct. This should be 12, na? 20 power 2 comes down, 25 goes up. This will remain 8 to the power 2. Tell me, anybody, any confusion on this step? I only moved 20 power minus 2 to the denominator and 25 minus to the numerator. Nothing else. Now, 25 means what? 5 to the power 2, correct everybody? So I'll convert this 25 as 5 to the power 2. So 2 comes here, 2 into 3, 6, right? I'm only converting. 8. 8 means what? 2 to the power 3. So 3 into 2, 6. This 12. Can I write this 12 as like this also? 4 into 3. Can I write this 20 as? Five into 4. So what I'm doing? I'm splitting the numbers. 12 into 4 into 3. 20 is 5 into 4. Okay, any doubt till now on this? No, I can split. When I said 4 into 3 to the power 3 means what? 4 to the power 3 into 3 to the power 3. So let me split. 4 to the power 3. I'm just writing a simple way so that we can use it. Into 3 to the power 3. Same thing what I was written, I'm just writing in a simple way. Here also. 5 into 4 to the power 2 means what? 5 to the power 2 into 4 to the power 2. So 5 to the power 2. Separate out, it will be easy for you to solve it. What I did? 5 to the power 2, 4 to the power. So everything is separate out now. So now I can combine better, right? So right. 5. 5 to the power 2 will how much come? 6 on the top and 2 in the bottom. So 5 to the power 6 minus 2, 4. Into 4. 4 to the power 3 in the top, 2 in the bottom. 3 minus 2, 1. 4 to the power 1. What is remaining now? 3 to the power 3. And what is remaining in the bottom? We are going to still solve more, but definitely step by step. 2 to the power 6. So I simplified all 5's power together, 4's power together, and 3 and 2 are it. So what is the next step? 4 also can be written the 2 to the power, right? 4 to the power 1 means 4, and 4 means what? 2 to the power 2, right? So here 2 to the power 6 and 2 to the power 2, same base. So it becomes 2 to the power 4. This is gone now. We don't need this now. If you see, this is what my question becomes. 5 to the power 4 into 3 to the power 3 divided by 2 to the power 4. What is 2 to the power 4 means? 16. And simplify this if you want. 5 to the power 4 into 3 to the power 3. 3 to the power 3 is 27. 27. 5 to the power 4 is 5, 5, 25. 625. The final answer will be 625 into 27 by 16. Whatever you get is the answer. That's it. It's not about getting the answer, it's about you understand all the 5 rules of exponents. This was a very big question in terms of power, but we used all the rules here. Same base, different base, same power, power multiplication, everything we used. Please ask me any question on this.
Sir, we could have simplified more, sir. 5 to the power 4 divided by 2 to the power 4 was there. So same power, so we could...
Yes, we can do that. Finally, but still finally we need numbers only, right? You do whatever, finally you get to that only. There also after that you have to simplify finally, right? You can do that. And in the end, you have to remove all the powers and get the normal numbers. That's it. Any question, anyone? CC, Haram, CC, everyone. Next time, a simple question so that you all. (27) power say 1/3 multiply with 64 power 1/4. This is a very easy question, but sorry. Tell me answer for this. It's a very easy question. What will happen here now? 27 power 1 by 3. 27 means what? 3 to the power 3. So 3 to the power 3 into 1 by 3. So only 3. 64 means what? 4 into 4 into 4. Or we'll write to the power better. To the power, how much is 64?
6.
6. So it becomes 6 by 4. Or 3 by 2. Very nice. By. Write it to the power. 4 by 2. So 2. Right? This. 3 to the power 1. This, okay, this will take up, not here. So 25 to power half, 5. This is what my question becomes now. This and this gone. 2 to the power 3 by 2 minus 2, guys. 3 by 2 minus 2. A lot of people just thought, don't know it because the power was 1 by 4, not 1 by 2. And into 5. Or become 2 to the power. What is 3 by 2 minus 2? Minus half. Into 5. Or take half down, 2 to the power half. 5 by root 2 is the answer. 5 by root 2, or you multiply with root 2, you say 5 root 2 by 2, whatever way you say. 5 by root 2 is the answer. Again, we used here all the exponents rules only. Clear, everyone? So one more thing I want to tell, we were talking about surds, right? Surds are very easy. Suppose surds are like this. So I am explaining one question on surds. How surds works? If the question is root 3 plus 2 divided by root 3 minus 2, and we have to simplify, guys. Question is like simplify. This is the easiest way, but this is the one of the easy surd, but you can do all like this only, simplify. So whenever you have to simplify, you have to always rationalize the denominator. So multiply with whatever is the denominator. Reverse of that means multiply with root 3 plus 2. Inverse of that. So multiplying with root 3 plus 2 in the denominator as numerator both. This is the extra thing you are going to do so that your denominator is rationalized. Now this a minus b, a plus b is what? A square minus b square. A square is 3 minus b square is 4. See, denominator becomes such a simple number. It becomes a rational number. The denominator 3 minus 4. Numerator root 3 plus 2 into root 3 plus 2. Root 3 into root 3, 3. 2 into 2, 4. Plus a square plus 2ab. 2 into root 3 into root 3. 2
Sir,
into
into
a.
2.
2 into 2 into root 3. That's it. Either you can use a square plus b square plus 2ab or simply multiply the 4 terms. Root 3 into root 3, 3. Root 3 into 2, 2 root 3. 2 into root 3, 2 root 3. So 2 times 2 root 3. And finally 2 into 2. Whichever way you do. Final answer is 7 plus 4 root 3 by minus 1. Or you can say this. Now, what we did, we removed the denominator, irrational number, and make it rational. That's what we call rationalize. Rationalize the denominator. The denominator will become a rational number, not an irrational number. That's it. Let's try one question, every one of you. Root 5 minus 2 divided by root 3 let's try root 5 plus 2. Everybody try this and tell me what should be the answer when you rationalize this. Meghna, Dhanu, Heram, how will you do this?
So multiply by root 5 minus 2.
Multiply with root 5 minus 2, the inverse or the negative part of that. Again, root 5 minus 2. So multiply, denominator become a plus b into a minus b, a square, root 5 square is this, minus b square. So, denominator become 5 minus 4 means 1. Denominator is done. Numerator, root 5 into root 5, 5. Root 5 into 2, and negative is there. So, minus 2 root 5. Then, this. I give the same. I wanted to give different numbers. Okay. I thought I would give different. So, minus 2 into root 5 and lastly, plus 4. 5 and 4, 9. Minus 4 root 5. That's it. Got the idea? All surds work like that. Whichever way you do, just multiply. Right, Skan? Divya, yes. Surds are very easy. You have to just multiply with the inverse of that and then do normal multiplication of numbers with rational with irrational. That's it. Tell me any questions. So that's all for SURDS. That's all for indices power. It's all easy. 5 rules of power indices. Now people are asking what about next workshop. Now tell me in February do you need? If need what? Who all want to attend? Based on I'll decide. Tell me guys. Last 5 minutes. Let's talk about it. If you want to do February workshop, how many are ready? First tell me on chat honestly, and then topics. If there are 10 people, then only I can do. Skan want to attend. Okay. Who else? If there are 10 people, I'll put on chat also on the WhatsApp group also. If people Mani want to attend, Skan want to attend. Who else? Dhanya want to attend. Divya want to attend. Okay. So Skan want to attend. Mani want to attend. Divya want to attend. Okay. Let me write the names. Dhanya want to attend. Heram want to attend. Dhanu want to attend. And Ritesh want to attend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we have 7 people. If 2, 3 people more ready, I am perfectly okay. We can continue in February also. We can do Sundays. If you want, we can do Saturdays also. You tell me, Saturday, Sundays both? Or Sundays only, as we keep as it is. 2 hours or 1 hour each day or 2 hours Sundays. That's the plan. So tell me what we'll do in February workshop. Only Sundays. So we'll keep as it is, same time. Tell me what? Either we can do geometry.
Okay.
What else? Geometry is big. Tell me guys, who all are you in? You tell me. So here we can do blood relation, but blood relation is more not a math topic. But I can cover it. We can cover sometime if everybody else is okay.
Sir, instead of that, can you do more concepts on trigonometry?
You are there in my AM4 or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then we can do. You tell me guys. So geometry definitely will do. And geometry is big guys. Whole 1 month also maybe not enough. Geometry is very big. We can go over all theorems and we can go all different type of problems. Any like exam where you get 9, 10th maths, 11 maths, we can do. 9, 10th is the more geometry is what core geometry. Yeah, I'm also thinking we'll do more focus on this. It's all about geometry. This we can think over more, but we'll do more about geometry. Okay. Trigonometry also. So, okay, we'll do geometry and trigonometry. That is better. This is huge, guys. Geometry and trigonometry is huge. So, we'll make February workshop of geometry and trigonometry together. And here blood relation, I'll not put in my content list because it will focus, but we can spend some half an hour time or we can do blood relation. Okay, Ram?
Sir, but trigonometry also I have big topic, no? Keep 1 month one topic and another month another topic.
No, see, there will be at least 4 Sundays, right? 8 hours
Yes,
are
sir.
very good. 8 hours is a big thing, right? 8 hours is, even we take suppose say 4 hours for geometry or 5 hours for geometry is enough, na?
Sir, yes, sir. It's better to do different, like geometry. This month we'll focus on geometry and next month we'll go for trigonometry.
Okay. Yeah, Hiram, you can join my reasoning aptitude. And
So
Hiram,
we
you can
can
join-
cover one topic in
Hiram,
1
one
month.
second. Hiram, what you can do is, you know, I have put my videos workshop now. You can register for only for reasoning aptitude workshop. There, blood relation is there. All of reasoning topics are there. Little more easy. Okay. Yeah. So coming to every one of you, see, shall we do only geometry? See, it all depends on you. If you want geometry, we'll cover whole geometry in the month of February and we'll make it very deep.
Sir, whole geometry.
Yes, the whole
Then in March
geometry.
we can try for trigonometry.
Yes, sir. Whole geometry.
Everyone okay? Because see, if there are 8 to 10 people who are very interested in this, we'll do whole geometry only. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So I'll make a poster and I will send it to group, and then we can plan. Okay. Then we'll do it from next Sunday as it is. Okay.
Okay, sir.
I was thinking I'll have Sundays off now. You know, when I started today workshop, I say okay, good. From tomorrow or sit. No, I start my 1 p.m. 2 p.m. classes. Otherwise, you know, in the Sundays, from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. and then 5 p.m. to right 12 p.m. That's what was my schedule. From this Sunday classes, I stopped all my, I completed all those courses and stopped my, so only this class was remaining. So I was thinking next Sunday I'll enjoy, but okay, fine, we'll keep this. Okay. So let's meet you next Sunday. Before that, I'll send you the posters on the, and then let's go from there. Anybody want to say anything, ask anything? No? So enjoy, guys. See you next Sunday. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.